Oh, yeah. It's that time again to take you somewhere you should go where we explore the places that make Chicago special.
This morning, we head to the Douglas Park neighborhood on the near west side, where we find this massive 300,000 square foot warehouse that serves as the Midwest home of the Lagunitas Brewing Company. It is the 5th largest craft beer producer in the nation, and a $26 million facility that'll soon open for tours, food, drinks, and music, as well as a 300-person tap room.
That's right. And joining us now from the floor of the brewery, a very busy place, Ron Lindenbush, Chief Marketing Officer of the Petaluma, California-based Lagunitas Brewing Company, referred to often as the Beer Weasel, we understand. Ron, welcome to our humble airwaves.
I still don't know what that means.
Yeah, you don't even know what that means.
Thank you for having me. Thanks for having me. Yeah, as soon as I know what a beer weasel is, I'll let you know.
Yeah, that'd be good. Hey, Ron, first off, you guys could have opened your second brewery anywhere in the country. Why Chicago?
It's just a great beer city. Are you kidding me? People don't do a shot in a glass of wine here. They do a shot in a beer. This is just the greatest beer city in the world, you know, the owners are from here. Tony and Carissa, born and raised here, kind of like a prodigal son coming home in a way.
Look, you came to the right city because we are happy and proud to have you, but I've got to ask, what is going on behind you? It's a noisy, busy facility. What are we seeing back there?
Yeah, you've got a bottling line going on. We're bottling beer, IPA coming off the line here. I'm gonna go in with the white glove treatment and grab one. I think anybody thirsty?
Oh,
I know
yeah.
I am.
Oh, yeah. What do you
How
got?
about that? There we go.
Look at that.
Old school. Do it with a lighter.
That was impressive.
Way.
That was quick enough not to get your hand torn up.
Very nice. And so that was just bottled just in the last few minutes.
Drink it too.
Yeah, well, you got to drink it. So what else you got?
This is so fresh it doesn't even have a label. There's ones over here with the labels going on.
Okay.
Yeah, we bottle at about 450 bottles a minute. So it's really moving. You know, you can see the filler, the labeler going here. We're throwing the labels on at about 450 a minute. So it's just high tech, very, very high state-of-the-art equipment that we got from Germany here.
I love that. I love seeing the labels go on, Ron. That is so cool. Now tell us a little bit about this facility. How much beer will you guys produce there, and what areas of the country will get the beer that's brewed there?
Well, eventually we'll be able to brew about twice as much as we brew in California.
Really? Okay.
So, yeah, we're going to put in a second brew house. We've got new equipment coming in every day, and it's a construction zone like it doesn't end.
I mean, that place is absolutely massive. These images that we're feeding in live are amazing, but I want to talk about a video that we found on YouTube that tells the story of a famous couch from the lounge of your headquarters in Petaluma, sort of magically making its way to Chicago. What's this all about?
I'm sorry, I missed that part.
The couch moving from Petaluma to Chicago, Ron. What's that about?
Oh, yeah, the couch. We have a loft area. We've got a little party room at the brewery that is just full of old couches that our wives made us take out of our houses. So we moved one to Petaluma, from Petaluma to Chicago, and made a little video out of it for the moving party. You might see behind me here, there's some action going on too. I don't know if you can see the bubbles in the air, but
wow.
Every year we do a party in Petaluma called the Beer Circus, and we're bringing the circus to Chicago. It's going to be 2 days next weekend, the 16th and 17th. We've got performers from Vaudeville and performers from Red Moon, and we're just going to light it up. It's a big old beer party, but add a little flair to it.
That is impressive.
Here's some of the performers that are going to be.
It's impressive that at 9:24 in the morning, you've got a man on stilts, dancers, and a DJ.
That's good.
I think they're still up from last night. They just left the party they were at last night and came here.
So wait a minute, Ron. Anybody can come to this thing on the next week? Is that right?
Yeah, you bet. Yeah, we've got a few tickets left for Saturday, but there's still some for Sunday. It's going to be 2 days of debauchery. It's going to be big fun.
2 days of debauchery. Count me in.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wow.
Now, this new tap room that's being built, when will that be open?
The tap room's going to open in early June. We're looking at June 2nd, hopefully, but we'll be doing a sneak preview of it at the circus next weekend.
Okay, and what's going to happen at the tap room?
Yeah. We're going to be doing live music 5 days a week. We'll be open Wednesday through Sunday for food and beer and more debauchery. We're going to close it down on Mondays and Tuesdays and let nonprofits use the space for their fundraisers, which is always kind of a good way to help the community. That'll be a lot of fun too, so definitely come check it out. You can look at Lagunitas.com for details.
It's a whole lot of debauchery happening at that facility, Ron.
Well, when there's a lot of beer flowing, it's inevitable, I think. It never ends.
I think you're the chief debauchery officer for Lagunitas Brewery, I think is your new title. So
maybe that's what beer weasel means. I never figured it out, but I think you're right.
There you go.
I think it's CDO.
Hey, real quick, before we leave you, just real quick, the history of your company. I mean, 22 years ago or something like that, Tony McGee has got a little beer kit in his kitchen or something, and it turns into this, 500 employee company 20 years later, right?
Yeah, he was in the printing business and just hated his job and thought he wanted to start a little company, and he liked beer. So his brother gave him a homebrew kit, started brewing on the kitchen stove, and never looked back.
Wow.
And here we are.
Here you are, one of the top 5 craft brewers in America coming to Chicago, and we're glad you're here. Ron, thanks for your time.
Well, we're glad to be here.
Great to see you. Good luck with the project. It's a huge operation. What an investment they've made in our city.
No kidding. I can't wait to go check it out, sit on the couch that their wives wanted them to get rid of. Can't say I blame them for that. But I'm going to come hang out there, Ron. It sounds like a fun place to be.
There you go.